Louisa's sausage gravy.
Looks like everybody's gone into the house.
Why did we have to come back here today? You know Charlie threatened to shoot us just for trespassing.
He's just a big windbag. We gotta get ready to take over the ranch tomorrow.
He sounded a bit suspicious.
About what?
About what you gave old man Giving to drink. He acts like he knew it wasn't just liquor.
Why, there's no way he could have known it was a love potion.
Love potion? You call that love potion? That stuff is dangerous.
Why, the old lady that sold it to me called it that. She said it'd make a man fall in love with a cow if it was the first female he saw.
That's ridiculous.
Well, it sure made old man Gibbon fall in love with you, didn't it?
Yeah, but it only lasts 24 hours.
That's all it took you to blink your eyes and get him to sign the contracts to the old Indian cave.
Excuse me, I'm Bonnie Smith. I'm looking for Bartholomew Blackburn or Misty Gibbon.
I'm Bartholomew Blackburn. What can I do for you?
This is kind of confidential, madam.
Don't worry. That's just a sister.
Well, I'm looking for the owner of an old Indian cave that's supposed to be near these parts. And in tracing the records down, I found that you had been the owner, but there was a deed transferred to a Mr. Gibbing. The county clerk said, however, that Mr. Gibbing passed away here recently, but he has one daughter named Misty.
I think him the owner. You have some interest in them?
Well, it just so happens, I think there's a fortune in that cave.
A fortune? There ain't no fortune in there. That's my line.
No, listen. I'm a professor of ancient American studies. I started my own company called Bonnie Smith History Consulting. BS History for short. I happened to come across some old scrolls that indicate that Montezuma's gold might be hidden in an Indian cave near here.
1 minute, please. Are you familiar with this Zuma family and their gold?
No, and I do know all the men in these parts, and none of them are called Monty.
How about Montezuma?
No, never heard of him.
Tell us a little more about this Zuma family and their gold.
Montezuma was the Indian chief of the Aztecs. He was being held for ransom by the Spaniards. But when the Spaniards killed him, all the gold and jewels that was being gathered to pay for the ransom was said to have been hidden someplace where the Spaniards wouldn't be able to find it. As a historian, I stumbled on some ancient writings that indicate that they could be hidden someplace in a cave around here.
Just a second. She's got to be talking about the MZ mine. No worries, though. Tomorrow, it will be ours.
I thought you traded the deed to the mine for the ranch. Tomorrow, you'll own the ranch, but not the cave.
Trade it on. That's right. We've got to find a way to get that deed.
First, though, we have to keep Bonnie from talking to anyone here.
You're right. Well, we've been discussing the permits that would be required to take on a project like this.
Permits?
Yeah, deeds, DUDs, environmental impact statements and all. Why don't you allow us to put you up in a nice hotel in town tonight? We don't want word of this getting out. There's no telling what kind of problem you might have.
With a meal like that, I wouldn't have to eat for a month.
Oh, you ate a lot, did you?
No, that's how long it's going to take to break down the biscuits. You sure those weren't buffalo chips?
Just a minute here. I buffalo chip your heads.
Sticks and stones can break my bones, but your biscuits can really kill me.
Oh, will you sell me one more thing?
Well, what's that?
I need to buy a cow. Would you sell me old Betsy?
Well, Bessie ain't worth anything.
What do you want, the old bag of hamburger?
Please, isn't she your pet cow?
Yeah, she's a cow we raised from the bottle. But if we have to sell her to save the ranch, I guess we must.
Well, I've got an idea. It might not work, but I need the cow anyway. Is it a deal? I don't have any money either.
Sure, you want to buy a cow with no money.
Well, I don't see you coming up with any ideas.
I still owe you for last month's wages.
I'll trade you last month's wages for the cow.
Well, that's not even worth a week's wages.
What do you think a hamburger ain't worth a day's wages?
Nonetheless, is it a deal?
Will you put that board down? You told me to fix the fence. Okay, fix the fence.
Nonetheless, I still need the cow. Is it a deal?
Okay. But what do you have in mind?
Well, I may be able to get Bartholomew to give us back the ranch. Okay. Sometimes the only way to catch a rat is to give him a little rat poison. And Louise, can you make up some of your fresh biscuits and bring them out for Bartholomew and me? Remember, only you can bring them out.
Well, easy, Mr. Philosopher. Give him a little rat poison. Guess we know how he plans to give back the ranch.
How's that?
He plans to do Bartholomew to win.
He didn't say that.
He said give a rat a little rat poison, and then he asked Louise to bring out some of her biscuits. It's obvious he plans to kill Bartholomew with some of Louise's biscuits.
But I thought he just wanted my biscuits to sweeten Bartholomew.
Why would he give the cow? Perhaps while he was choking on the biscuit, he'll have the cow sit on him or something. How am I supposed to know? Well. Isn't it the cud chewing cow and the gum chewing sidekick?
Gum chewing is all the rage.
My papa always Couldn't you count?